I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hello, it's me, Saundra An, coming in for a little bit of movement. We'll see how this video quality turns out. I'm experimenting, a little too cold to be outside right now. So, welcome to the small space that I have indoors. And let's come into our breathing. So find your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. And we'll begin with just some mindful breathing. You don't need to do anything or change anything. Just come into your breath, into your space. If it feels good, feel free to grab your blanket or pillow, add a little bit of extra padding underneath your knees and your sacrum bottom area. All right, we'll start with some neck rolls and face rotations. So just starting, lifting the neck up, opening up, exhaling, just dropping the chin. And then if it feels good, go ahead and add a clock face rotation. So starting at noon or 12 and working your way around visually with your line of sight. Inhaling and exhaling as you rotate the face and the neck, relaxing the face, and going the opposite direction if you were still moving in that clock face. Continuing to breathe. And we'll do some shoulder shrugs. So take it up, take those shoulders up, 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 and then roll them down and back. And then take them up, hold them up, clench up, tighten everything, and then roll them back and relax. Let it all go. Let's roll each one and then do the other direction, loosening up, opening up. And let's bring some arms in here. Bring your hands to your shoulders and let's do some deep rolls. Inhale, reach up with those elbows and then pull them down and roll it out. A couple more of those. And then we'll go the opposite direction, really opening up. And the opposite direction, rolling them back, opening up the chest. Inhaling on the open, exhaling the shoulder blades back. And relax and release. Let's go ahead and pull it to the side. Bring one hand in front of the other. Across the chest, use the other hand to lightly stretch. Relax this one. Roll out the neck if that feels good. And relax and release. Shake it out. Flick it out if that feels good too. Sometimes I like to flick and shake. Just getting that extra energy out. Relax and release. Let's add in some stretches. Plant the right hand, lift the left hand straight up. Reach up, look for that length and that strength. And exhale, tilt on over. Relax the right shoulder. Allow the breath to be the stretch. And we'll go to the other side. Inhale, plant the left. Reach up on that inhale with that right. And exhale, find your way into that side stretch. Relax the shoulder. Inhaling, looking for that length. Exhaling, coming into that side stretch. And then come on back down to center. We'll pull in that twist now, bringing the left hand over to right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Inhale up for that length. Exhale, allow the gaze to be the stretch. So turning with your eyes to look behind you if you can. And exhale a little bit more into that stretch. Relax and release. We're going to go to the other side. Left hand behind you. Right hand comes over to left knee. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, turn the gaze. Find that stretch. Relax and release. Shake it out. Let's do a couple of cat cows. Inhale, come on up. Bring those shoulders back. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. Round the back. Drop into yourself. Inhale, coming up. And on that exhale, drop the chin to chest. Come into yourself and let it all go. While we're still seated, we're going to add in some leg stretches. So go ahead and bring those legs out in front of you, going into a staff pose. We're going to point and flex the toes. So flexing, tipping the toes towards the sky, pointing, extending, and lengthening. And then as we go into our forward fold, I should have cued for props. Grab any of those props. I have mine right here. Grab the strap, grab the block, get your stuff, get yourself prepared. I like to use the strap. So coming in, I'm actually going to pull myself off of the blanket, another great prop. Put that strap down below my feet, and then I can come into this forward fold and this stretch. Inhaling, looking for that length. Exhaling, sending my nose towards my toes, using the strap, using the prop. And exhale, let's open up these hip a little bit, come into bound angle pose. Bring the feet together. Butterfly them out just a little bit, opening up a little bit further. Let's bring that right foot into left inner thigh, opening up with the left leg straight. Inhale here, shift the weight, send the hip down. See if you can't open up the hips just a little bit more. And then we're going to send our arms just straight up. So inhale, reach up, lengthen up, roll the shoulder blades back. And then exhale, slowly find your way toward that straight leg. Hands fall wherever they do. That's fine. You don't have to reach your toes. Eventually you'll get there if that's a goal that you have. Or maybe your body won't. It just depends. We're all built so differently. So come on over. Let's find our way over to this bent knee. So slowly just crisscross the hands over. We're going to stay up. So once you find your way over there, just lengthen a little bit more. Flex that left foot. And then relax. And let's come on back. Find rest here. And that bound ankle. Add an additional stretch if it feels good. And get ready to head on over to the other side, bringing that left foot into inner right thigh. Sitting down, shift the hips, shift the weight. We're going to go up first this time and look for some length. Inhale, reach those arms up, lengthen out. And then exhale, find your way over toward that straight right leg. Drop the hands wherever they drop. Drop the shoulders. and then find that stretch. On that next exhale, let's just find our way over, slowly working our way over toward that bent knee, but we're staying up. We're not going to bend down. Inhale, lengthen, leaning in towards it, but not folding forward, just feeling the body. And then exhale, come on back, shake it out. Add that extra forward fold if you want it. Come on back, let's find rest and tabletop. Coming on to all fours, we'll do some cat-cows, continuing to open up the body a little bit. Exhaling, drop the chin, round the back. Inhale, look for that length. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lengthen strength. Shake it out. Do that figure eight if that feels good. We're just going to go right into runner's lunge here. So bring that left leg forward in between hands. Bringing the left leg forward, let's come up into a runner's lunge. So coming back and up. Bring in your block if you want it. Opening the hips, opening the legs. Then let's drop that right knee. We'll come into a side stretch here. So drop the right knee, come on up into your supported lunge. Turn those hips, open those hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to go into a twist here. So hold here for a second. And then we're going to bring our right elbow over to left knee. So on that exhale, come on down and go into your twist. Breathing into that twist, relaxing the shoulders. And come on out, bring those hands down, and then switch legs. So come on back to plank or modified plank, whatever feels good. I'm just going to go modified, stretch it out here a little bit. And then bring that right knee and foot up, and we'll come into that runner's lunge, low lunge on the other side. So opening up, finding that lunge. And then bring that left knee down and let's find that twist on the other side. Come on up, tip the hips, straighten yourself out. Inhale, come on out. And then on that exhale, we're going to bring our left elbow down over to right knee. Finding that twist. Let's come on out of that twist. Bring those hands back down. And let's come back, do some back bends. Go on back to plank, straighten it out, work it out. Go ahead and lower down. Coming into a cobra. Point the toes nice and tight. Inhale, come on up. Find your breath. Exhale, bring it down. Relax for a minute. And then inhale, come on up to an upward dog. Everything comes up all the way up. Shoulders are straight, hips are up. Roll those shoulder blades back. Relax and release. Exhale down. Let's come on back. Come on into a modified push-up. So push-up, knees are down. Point the toes. Find rest in a modified plank. And then if you can, push up and then push back. We're going into camel pose. So pushing up, pushing back, coming up to the knees. Finding your way in camel pose. Roll the shoulder blades back. Bring those hands back to the lower back and go into that back bend. So reaching back, opening up. Looking back, allowing your hands to be support. Exhale, come back, relax and release. We're going to go into a little side stretch. So find your hand down, however that's going to go for you. I kind of sit back, get my hand down, and then lift up. So planting my right hand, and then I'm going to lift up and reach and open with my left. And then exhale, come down. We'll do that same thing on the other side. So into our hero's pose, finding rest, catching the breath, plant the left. Inhale and reach up the other side. And exhale, come on back down. Let's go back into a child's pose. So from here, if this feels good, you can stay here. You can also add a blanket underneath if you need additional support. Sometimes that feels really good. Come back. I'm gonna scooch back a little bit. Come on back, find some comfort, reach and extend, relax out the shoulders. Inhale, come on back. We're going to find our way down to rest. So finding your way down, however that feels good for you. I'm going to keep my blanket down. I want the extra support underneath my shoulders today. So you can put a blanket under your shoulders, under your low back, under your knees. Those are all fantastic places. We're going to keep our knees up. Let me find my secret spot. All right. Knees up. Find a moment, come back to your breath. And then we're going to go into an open supine pigeon. So bring your left foot up to right knee and open up this hip. You can also bring your other leg up, add an additional stretch if that feels good. And slowly let yourself down, untwist yourself out, shake it out, and then we'll open up the other side. Bringing that right foot to left knee. Feeling into that stretch, whatever feels good for you. If you want to pull that other leg up, deepen that a little bit, and relax and release. Let's go into some rolls here. Little wind release. Bring the knees to the chest. Roll them around a little bit. Sometimes I like to hold on to my mat. That helps me with my core. So if that's also like to try. Check it out. And then turn and rotate the other direction. Let's go into a twist. Bring out anything else that's hanging out. I'm going to grab this block. I love to have it between my knees. Sending the legs on over. Mine went to the right. Bring those arms up. I'm feeling good in cactus today. Maybe you're all the way extended. Inhaling, coming on up. And then turn on over to the other side. Needing to adjust a little bit more that side. Just move your body however you need to get that additional twist. And come on back to center. Add an additional stretch if your body wants it. Let's send those legs on out all the way for a full body stretch. Inhale, reach, 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 stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, come on up. Let's go into a happy baby pose. Grab those toes, open those hips one last time. And then let yourself just fall open into a supine bound angle. You can go all the way into corpse pose. I'm feeling really good, really open in this position right now. This feels great. Coming back to your breath, adding in any additional movement that your body needs. And allow your heart to catch back up. Allow yourself to re-stabilize as you take in all of that nurturing, oxygenated blood. You can bring your hands to your heart if that feels good for you. And just acknowledge yourself for showing up today, taking time for yourself, enjoying a little warm-up practice, or a little cool down. It would be great for getting the energy up or stretching the body out after a workout. So either one, would love to know how you're utilizing this quick practice. Thanks for showing up, however it's working out into your day. I appreciate you showing up for yourself. When you're ready, go ahead and roll to one side. Come on back to the mat. Come on back to your breath. Thank you, friends, for joining me today. Look forward to next time. Stay well.